Alright, beautiful people, welcome back to the news tutorial. And in this lab, we are going to solve. In this tutorial, in this lecture, we are going to solve another lab. The lab will be totally same. We will still grab the username and password from user column, but remember this time we have to use a single column because both of the columns will not be acceptable to get string based data. That's why we will need to use only one column. So let's search about it. So when you just control F and paste, you will be able to get it here. So just right click on it, you will be able to get the lab from here. After that you can just access the lab. So let's give it a red. Let's start it. SQL injection union attack, retrieving multiple values in a single column. So we will need to retrieve multiple values in a single column, and we are going to use here string concatenation. Okay. And if you have a little bit programming background, then you know what a string concatenation means. If you don't know, don't worry, at the end I'll tell you. So basically this lab is vulnerable with SQL injection vulnerability, and the vulnerability exists in the product filter category. You will be able to see the response in the application interface, and you will need to retrieve the data with the help of union attack. Okay, from the tables. And the database contain the same user tables, the users table, and that user table have a two column, basically the username and password. And you will need to solve the lab and try to get the administrator privileges, sorry, username and password, get the administrator password and username. So basically we have different columns. So just you can open any one of it, and then you can just test the application. If it returns you an error with single code, then it means that this is vulnerable with SQL injection. So after this you can just construct an attack by just remember, SQL injection, SQL is a case is not a case sensitive, which means that you can type union in this way, and you can just type select and this way, like it doesn't matter at all, you can type, but I'll recommend you to go with a particular method so it will be easy for you. Let's construct an attack, but before constructing an attack we need to verify that how many column is there. We I just already come to know that there are only two columns exist, so I'll not waste your time. I'll just go with this one query. So union select plus abc and comma and null dash dash. So basically what I am doing here, I already discovered that there are only two column, and I am checking the first column, that is the first column contain text data or not. And when I press enter, you can see that it is giving me an error. Before putting the data, I need to show you that actually it contain only two columns. So you just need to type null again, and you can see it actually contain only two columns. Okay, so this time I'll replace the first null with abc, let's say abc, and it is giving me an error, which means that the first column have no ability to grab me the string data from the database. That's why I'll check the second one. So I'll put some data in the second column to check, and I have discovered that yes, the second column is returning me the data, the string, which means that it have the ability to give me the string based data. I'll remove the old administrator username and password, and this time I just discovered that this is going to be the command that I am going to use. So I just discovered that the second column have the ability to give me the text based data. No, I'll use only the second column because the first column is not usable, so I'll leave it as it is. That's why I need to use the second column in order to grab the username and password from user table. So let's construct an attack by just typing union plus select plus, remember the null will be as it is because it is useless for me, then comma, then what I'm trying to do, I'll grab username and use after the username you just need to provide pipe, and then uh, just two times single quotes and just type tilde in it, and then again close it with two pipes. Now you will be confused that what is this is basically a string concatenation. So in SQL, with the help of string concatenation means you can combine multiple strings together in a single column, in a single row. Here what I am trying to do, I am trying to grab username and password with 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 a single column, yeah, from the single column. So after that I just need to type password. Remember, it was not possible at all to just type username and comma password from user table. Why? Because this is the second null value. If you remember, this is the second null value, which is basically the second column. And on column will give you only one time data. You can grab only username or you can grab only password at once, but I do not have any other way. That's why I'm using string concatenation. Okay, with the help of string concatenation I am able to grab the username and password from whom? From users tables. So this is how it works. Then at the end just type dash dash. So just copy it, and after copying it just go back to the lab and paste it here. I hope you got the meaning of string concatenation, where you can combine, two records together, or two strings together. So this is how it works, and you can clearly see it gives me the password that belongs to the Carlos, it gives me the password that belongs to administrator, and it gives me the password that belongs to the you can call it the administrator. So I'll copy the password of an administrator user. I'll go back to my account and I will type here, I think administrator as a username and password as a and I just paste the password, and you can clearly see I just solved the lab. So this is how you can retrieve multiple values in a single column with the help of string concatenation. And remember, this is the string concatenation sample that you can use in SQL. Two pipes, then two times single quotes, just type tilde in it and close it, and then just before just give a data, just give a column name before the string concatenation and after the string concatenation, so you will get your result. Okay, I hope you have got some basic idea about it. I'll see you in the next lab.